Hey guys, how we doing today? This is Wally with LearningNet.com, and in today's video, I wanted to talk briefly with you guys about ways to combat spam. Now, I'm referring to spam-related comments that you have to continuously moderate, delete, trash, from your inbox itself on your dashboard. It's very irritating. You know how cumbersome it can be to waste, minutes or even hours, moderating a lot of comments, and especially if you have a larger website with tons of posts on your website itself, and you're getting these continuously. What is it that you can do to block the vast majority, if not all, of the spam related comments that come through your website, including also things like malware, which is extremely important. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video, guys. But before I get started, I want you guys to hit the subscribe button right below. That way, any future videos, guys, that I put up, you'll be sure to receive them. So hit the subscribe button right below, along with the bell, and that way, any future videos, guys, that I put up, you'll be sure to receive them. Okay, so I've tried over the years, not only on LearningNet.com, but on various other websites that I've created, different plugins, just to see how they work with blocking spam on my blog posts on my websites itself. I've gotten mixed results with different ones. I'm going to talk about some today that are also available through the WordPress directory itself on your dashboard. Of course, you guys already know, if you've ever installed plugins itself, there are thousands upon thousands of plugins that are there. But the way you go about finding a good anti-spam plugin, I'm going to talk about how to do that today. So let me minimize this screen, guys. And you'll see that I'm on the back office of my website itself, the dashboard. So if you have a WordPress website, which I assume you do, then you want to log into it. And once you get to your dashboard, it looks just like this. You want to just scroll all the way down till you get to plugins, and you're going to go to add new. Now, when you do that, you're going to arrive to the directory itself for WordPress, where you get access to all the plugins that are here. I mean, you can search under popular plugins, they're recommended, favorite plugins itself, so many different plugins that you'll have access to. But what I recommend doing to find a really, really good plugin, and I'm going to tell you guys which one that I'm currently using, you can type in the word spam or anti-spam. So let's do that together. So we have spam, you type in that, or anti-spam. Either of those two keywords will give you several different plugins that help to combat and eliminate spam. So this one right here, AntiSpam, this one right here is a very popular one. Has well over 5 million active installations, so that lets you know how powerful and how popular it is. There are a few things that you want to look for with any plugin itself. As you'll see, all of these that are enlisted here, you want to look for one, to see if it's compatible with your current version of WordPress itself. That's extremely important, because if it's not, then by installing it, it could cause your website to malfunction. It may cause trouble with other plugins if they're not compatible, which is extremely important. It could cause your website to crash, be shut down, and that in itself will be another headache. Okay, so I'm telling you this based on my personal experience. Online, just installing any plugin that's out there, you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that first it's compatible with your current version of WordPress. Something else, guys, that I look at and I try to think about is I look at when's the last time that the plugin was updated. So that's extremely important, because you can have a plugin that looks really, really nice, but if it was like updated last year or 2 years ago, or like several months ago, it may or may not be the absolute best anti-spam WordPress plugin to install, because there may be still bugs, you may experience problems. And speaking about problems, people that use these plugins leave reviews, and that's really great. If you have like a good experience, you've had really good results, I recommend leaving like a review on it. I mean, you'll see this is Clean Talk. This is one that I've used in the past. It worked really, really well. They had initially a free version of it where they allow you to try it for a specific amount of time, and then thereafter they have like a premium version of it with Clean Talk where then you pay for it. It's not expensive. We're talking like maybe, I don't know, I think it was like $10 or something like that, but it was a really, really good plugin. But I decided to switch that, and I got a different one that I'm going to tell you guys about a little bit later that I think works even better than Clean Talk. So I look at those things. I look at when's the last time it's been updated, because it lets you know obviously that the developer cares and he actually listens to it's the users of the plugin, and if there are any bugs or anything like that, these developers are on it. And so that's really awesome to look for. Okay. Now, something else that I go to, I was talking briefly about reviews itself. Let me type in anti-spam so I can show you guys this other plugin that I have. There it is. So the plugin that I currently have on it, I did use previously, Clean Talk. And let me back up. I want to say going back 3 years ago, I was using one that was called WP Spam Shield, if I'm getting it correct. That was the one that I was using before. And with that particular one, they had it for quite some time. I'm not sure what happened with it. I think they deleted it from the WordPress directory itself. But from there, I think it was WP Spam Shield is what it was called. That one was absolutely amazing. But once they deleted it and it was no longer available, I moved on to Clean Talk. And now from Clean Talk, I'm using AntiSpam. And so when I compare, the two previous anti-spam plugins, guys, that I used before, I want to say that anti-spam is superior. It's not only free, but it's superior. It's better, and it's blocked more spam on my website itself, especially with learning that, than any other anti-spam plugin that I've previously tried. So I definitely recommend this one right here, anti-spam. You'll see that it has well over 200,000 active installations. Again, Clean Talk is good, but some, spam, may, still get in there. And so for that reason, I stopped using it. I tried it for several months, and I was just measuring again to see how many comments were actually blocked from it. But I decided to, uninstall that one and go with anti-spam, this one that's right here. So you can obviously see that it's active right now on my blog itself. It's been updated in the last 6 days. Again, compatible with my version. Of course, with your WordPress blog, you definitely want to keep it, up to date with the latest, updates that come, with the software itself. And that way you can assure the functionality of all of your plugins essentially that you have installed on your WordPress blog. Something else that I like to look at too is reviews. What do other people say about the blog? The plugin itself. You can see this particular plugin itself, anti-spam, has 5 stars, which is amazing, right? For 147 ratings. And you can see some of the comments that people, have left on it. Like this person says, it's perfect for comment spam. Been blocking all my comment spam for many years now. Just, really positive, comments. You'll see one, right there that's negative. Of course, with any plugin or anything online that you use, you'll always have, negative comments. It just comes with the territory. Somebody's not going to like something, even if it's free. People are not going to like, something, about the plugin or the service itself. So anyway, overall, I will say that this plugin has performed far better than any of the previous plugins that I've had. Again, I mentioned that I've used Clean Talk on mine, and it worked great. But once in a while, I still would get some, spam comments that would still, pass through. And so, I wind up stop using that. And there was one before that I mentioned. It was called WP Spam Shield. I absolutely missed that one. I don't know why it was removed, but it was. And so essentially I had to, move on to something else. But anyway, Clean Talk, AntiSpam, Askomet. I mean, there's so many different plugins, guys, that you'll have access to from the WordPress directory that you can use to block spam related comments and malware, on your website itself. So if you guys want to, you can install this particular um, plugin, right now. I'll leave a link or two, right below if you need help, with doing that. But currently, right now, I've been using anti-spam, and I absolutely love it. It's simple, straightforward, and it has drastically uh, decreased how much time that I moderate comments today. I want to say that I probably saved about, I want to say it was about 25 hours calculating really, like, how many spam comments I had, how many were deleted, divvied by like all the posts that I have, just moderating all these comments that come through. And so it saved me, I want to say, roughly about 25 hours since I've, installed this particular, WordPress plugin itself. So what could you do with 25 hours? I mean, there are a lot of more productive things that you could do, with your blog, online. And so anyway, this brief review, guys, I just wanted to tell you who I recommend, for anti-spam plugins itself. You can try any of these. You may get different results with it, but I stand behind 100% behind this anti-spam plugin that's created by Web Vitali. Okay. What did you guys think about this video? Did you get value from it? Did you like it? Drop your comments right below, and do me a favor by clicking the like button right now. Give this video a thumbs up, and you'll let me know how you feel about it in the comments below. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care.